In the IT industry, there are three popular methods of service deployment that range from break-fix support, hourly blocks of time, and the managed services method. Any one of these three methods will get your computer fixed if it breaks. However, after comparing response time, services included, level of quality, points of contact, peace of mind, and pricing, you will see why the clear choice is the managed service method. In a business network, response time to a problem or failure must be very quick in order to allow the business to continue operating. In a break-fix model, a response is generated only when a problem arises. A ticket would then be generated and a tech would be dispatched at his next available time. With the block time model, you have a dedicated technician assigned to your company. Therefore, the response time would be slightly faster. In the managed service model, monitoring software is installed on each PC and server that allows the technicians to remotely manage a problem at a quicker response. Response time is an important factor, but there are even more to consider when comparing these models, such as services included. When hiring a support company, it is important to consider the services included. These can range from 24/7 monitoring, patch management, virus and spyware protection, and even off-site backups. The break-fix model does not include any of these. For a customer to take advantage of these services, they would have to pay additional fees. The block time model includes a monthly server check and very little proactive maintenance on your PCs. The managed service model includes all of these services. The customer would benefit a great deal more with the managed service model on these points alone, yet there are still other comparisons to be made, including the level of quality. The definition of quality is a measure of excellence or the state of being free from defects, deficiencies, and significant variations. When comparing the three types of service, the break-fix model will have the most significant variations and defects. This is because human error is hard to overcome. Technicians commonly cause more problems than they fix. It is not intentional. This is just the nature of human interaction with technology. The block time model, without the use of additional software, would cause the same issues. With managed services, software is put in place to minimize the amount of defects and variations of resolutions. An issue is fixed the same way every time. This leads me to my next comparison, the points of contact. Business networks require many vendors' products to build a reliable infrastructure. Managing these vendors can be a daunting task to a business owner. In the break-fix model, technicians are not skilled or trained to manage these vendors' relations. They are simply hired to fix problems. The block time model is very similar, but techs assigned to each customer will only try to manage these vendors on their own. The managed service model includes vendor management. In this scenario, the IT company becomes the single point of contact for their customer should they ever need additional services from these vendors. This allows more peace of mind, which is my next factor. When an employee has to get involved with doing basic troubleshooting on a computer network, they are taken away from their primary role at that company. This costs the business owner money that they may not realize because every hour not focused on business means a loss of efficiency. The break-fix model increases the likelihood of a client trying to fix their own problem. With the block time model, the same is true, but is not as common. In the managed service model, the need for employee interaction is reduced to zero. This leads me to my final comparison, price. In the recent recession, costs have become even more important to business owners. Break-fix support companies typically bill a rate of $125 an hour. Knowing this, the customer will wait until many issues arise before calling for support. In their mind, they are saving costs, but what they don't realize is that they are causing more problems in the long run. When customers purchase block time, the hourly rate is discounted. This method gives the customer a greater savings in cost, but is still not the most effective method to save. The managed service model is a flat rate, all-you-can-eat support model. This allows the business owner to project expenses for the year. This in turn does not make the customer feel like they need to wait to call for service. After comparing the most important factors that exist between the three delivery methods, it is clear to see that the managed service method is the clear choice. It offers quick resolutions to service calls, additional services that increase the value of your computer network, a very high level of quality, a single point of contact for vendors, peace of mind, and a predictable expense. In conclusion, the managed service method adds value to a business because it is proactive rather than reactive and allows for a fixed, projectable cost. These days, what business owner can argue with that?